Welcome back to another episode of the Muddy Roots Podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Gage. We got Rob, Bill, and Ryan. And if you're not on our socials, make sure to go follow Instagram, TikTok, find our stuff on YouTube. Let's get into it. Let's take a cup.
Let's do it.
Did we fill the bucket back up?
Yeah, it's as full as it can get.
Okay. Perfect.
Yep. Kava is on its way to make more.
We love it.
All right, so we got a game we're playing today, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ryan. Or you want to, since you sound so ecstatic about it, you want,
I forgot. I don't know. So the game's called Marshmallow? Sure. It's called Marshmallow. And the point of the game is to keep a beat, and you start to increase in by one every time that you make a full round. So you start off by saying one marshmallow. The person to your right will say, check it out. The person to their right will say, woo. And then it'll start back over with two marshmallows, and you continue increasing it by one.
and when you get to two marshmallow, it's two marshmallow, check it out.
Woo, woo, so on and so forth.
Easy. Our goal. You guys want to set a goal?
Ooh.
Seven.
First
Seven?
time?
No. Just like to try it at
First
least.
time. Okay, so how many times are we doing this?
One time.
Until we get to 7.
So for an hour, they're just watching us play marshmallow.
We can do like 3 times.
Okay.
What's your goal?
7.
Okay. Okay.
7?
Who wants to start?
I'll start.
Which way are we going? This way? This way?
So Gage is
me.
next.
Yeah. One marshmallow.
Check it out.
Woo!
2 marshmallow.
2 marshmallow.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Woo.
Woo.
3 marshmallow.
3 marshmallow.
3 marshmallow.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Woo.
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 4 marshmallow.
4 marshmallow.
4 marshmallow.
4 marshmallow.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Woo!
Woo.
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 5 marshmallow.
5 marshmallow.
5 marshmallows.
5 marshmallow.
5 marshmallow.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Woo. Oh, you had one more marshmallow
Yeah.
No, because you started it.
with 5.
So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh.
5. Because he did it twice.
Yeah, you're right.
Second time's a charm.
Anyway, why are you saying woo if you thought?
I meant whoa. All right, go again.
All right, someone else start.
Anybody.
1 marshmallow.
Check it out. Okay, never mind.
Start a Gage.
Okay. 1 marshmallow.
Check it out.
Woo.
2 marshmallow.
2 marshmallow.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Woo.
Woo.
3 marshmallow.
3 marshmallow.
3 marshmallow.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Woo.
Woo.
Woo!
4 marshmallow.
4 marshmallow.
4 marshmallow.
Check it out.
Check it out.
No, you had a
Yeah, I thought you had. I thought you had a
had-
mallow
oh.
too.
Yeah.
You forgot your marshmallow.
Marshmallow. All right, go ahead. I got it.
All right, we got to get
All right,
to 7.
this is 7.
The
This is
last
7
one.
right here.
This
This
is
is
the
the
one.
one.
I'm feeling it. Let's lock it in, fellas.
Lock it in.
Yep.
1 marshmallow.
Check it out.
Woo.
2 marshmallow.
2 marshmallow.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Woo.
Woo!
Woo. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
And that was our 3.
That was awful.
Damn.
That was 3. That's crazy.
But
We
off camera, we
suck.
did like 9.
7,
I think it was 10.
3.
Kiss. Oh my god! I thought you played a sound.
That was you, right?
No.
Yes.
Why?
No, that game's fun though. Are you guys into games like that? Have you guys played like
yeah.
Concentration?
Have you played a Boom Snap Clap? That one's
Remind
fun.
me. I feel like I played it with you actually.
Yeah, it's like boom snap clap, boom boom snap
Dude, I
clap,
freaking
snap
love
boom
that.
snap clap, boom boom snap clap. Switch hands. You just go and then 2
Boom,
hands.
snap, clap, boom, boom, slap.
Have you played
clap.
it?
Yeah, that game is
I
so
swear I
fun.
played it with you.
Those are fun.
I love those games. Yeah.
The concentration game, like where you have to
What's the
focus.
concentration one?
So it's like concentration. So I played it. Concentration 64, no repeats or hesitations. I will start. Ryan will follow. Category is colors, and then it's like red, blue, white, green, yellow, orange. And then if someone says a color that's already been said or hesitates too long, then it's out. You know what I'm saying?
So you say the concentration 64, all
Yeah.
that stuff, and then how does Ryan get it? Like you just playing it with Ryan?
No. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I will start, you will follow. Category is whatever. And then I say red, and then he would say,
Yellow.
and then I'd say blue, and then he'd say,
Great.
and then I said,
Grin.
what did you say?
Green is
Green.
color.
So he'd be out. That's not a color.
Great.
Oh, green.
It's me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how you play that one. My daughter loves those games, so she brings them home from kindergarten and wants to play them all the time with me.
Wait, so you would say colors and start it off, or
Yeah.
is it colors I start?
No, so I would do the whole intro,
Oh.
and then I would start, or I could do the whole intro and be like, "You would start, I will follow."
Shit, I'm down to play that right now.
Let's do it in a circle then. All four of
Categories?
us.
Okay.
So whatever category you can do, animals.
Does
you
it have
can
to be
do-
on beat or anything, or just quick?
So it's usually like this: boom, boom, red, yellow,
That's like
orange. So if we just do this, it's a little bit slower though.
Oh.
So you want to start it? Or
I
you
don't know
want
the
me
intro.
Okay, I'll do it. Concentration 60.
Oh, we're getting faster.
No, concentration 64. No repeats or hesitations. I will start. Then we'll go right. Category is animals: horse,
Lion.
Monkey,
Tiger,
cow.
Crass.
bear.
dog.
What'd you say?
Did you say?
Hey, he's still.
You said crass?
You said grass. What did he say?
I say grasshopper.
Grass.
Correct.
Oh shit.
You did. You kept going with it.
Yeah, I have mine ready.
Yes, that means I didn't lose.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how it works.
All right, let's go again. I'm down.
Okay.
Category is Polynesian celebrities. Dwayne
Yep.
The Rock Johnson.
J-Bug.
Jason Momoa.
Iam Tongi.
Fiji.
Gigi. I was going to say Fiji.
You said Gigi. Gigi in the chat, boys.
Gigi boys. Dang.
I'm surprised
That
it
was
went
a
on.
tough one,
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be done after
I was
two.
panicking because you guys said all the favorites, and I'm like, oh shoot. Yep.
I like that game. I like categories. That's just fun.
We used to play categories as kids, but without the clapping, and it was just in a circle.
Yeah.
And then if you took too long, same concept.
Yeah. I know that I played a lot of those type of games as a kid, but I can't remember of any of them.
Have you guys played like those spooky games? The ones just like they sit down, you like grab two fingers and lift
Yeah.
them up. Those are fun. What you doing right now?
Save
Have
it
you?
for a vlog.
So those are the ones where you like you go and try to pick them up, you can't, and then you say some.
You do like the hand thing.
You can't even
Bring it
say
back down
anything at
there.
all.
Pick them up.
Place your hands one at a time, and then take them off.
That's fake.
Oh,
Has to be. I think it's in your head
Nah.
because I think you don't pick them up, and then you do this ritual, and in your head you're like, oh, I got the power.
I got the mana.
supposedly it's like a ghost thing, like a ghost game.
Yeah, like you're having paranormal help that lifts up the body.
Okay, this is how I feel.
I didn't really think into it that far.
This is how I feel about, or that's how I feel about the Juva pen. You guys heard of that one?
What?
So the company Juva, it's a multi-level marketing thing, but they have this like pen made out of, it's not titanium, but it's some kind of metal where they're like, okay, bounce on one leg and stick your arm out. And then they push you over it. And then like, okay, hold this pen. And then you do the same thing and you stand
Oh.
strong.
What's
I'm
that,
like, bro,
That's
Power
more.
bands.
Yeah, they do the power bands
That's
too.
more in your mind to me than anything.
Yeah.
That is.
see, I feel like they're the same.
I see it.
Because I
Yeah.
think if,
See it.
so let's say us three are picking up Ryan and we do two fingers, I think Homer's just going up. Like if we actually tried the first time.
I don't even think it's like this. You're like this, and you're trying to pick them up.
There's different versions.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other version, like you don't go like this with each other's hands. You just
Oh,
say,
really?
yeah. The next time you do it, you just say light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Ooh, that sounds like a ritual.
I did hear about that.
I think we talked about it on one of the other podcasts.
Did we?
episodes.
Did we talk about like Ouija boards and stuff? I don't remember that episode.
Yeah, it was one of the spooky stories when there was something in the beginning.
I do remember talking about spooky stories.
Did you guys as kids ever do the where you pass each other out?
Oh
Where
yeah.
like you breathe super fast and then push
Did we
on
do
their
that one
chest.
time, Rob?
Yo,
Did we do that one time?
That's crazy.
Bro.
Story time.
We were doing that, and it was like you crouch down, you go, and you do that for like 15 seconds, whatever. You stand up, and then you just blow into your fist, and like all the pressure knocks you out. And we were doing it. We just got done swimming, and I was like, "Oh, I want to try it." And Rob was like, "All right, bet I got you." So he goes behind me to catch me when I fall, and I do it. I go, and my eyes roll back, and I fall, and he catches me. But when he lays down, like he has just my arm, so when he lays me down, my head goes and smacks like hella hard.
Wow.
And in the video you can hear it, and then you just hear everyone go, "Ooh!" And I woke up, and he's like rubbing my head, and I was like, "Dog,
Dude, it was bad.
He was rubbing your head like, it's okay, buddy.
yeah."
I'm gonna try to find the video. I have the video.
That's like when the older sibling does something to the younger sibling
Yup.
and they start crying. You're like, hey, buddy, it's okay. It's okay.
Except for in this
Look how it turned
situation,
out now. It's perfectly fine.
in this situation, it's okay, buddy. Can you still give me a ride home? Yeah, that was
That
crazy.
was tough.
I don't like that. I'm not into that at all
Yeah.
because I'm scared that I won't wake back up.
Yeah, that's the fun.
Because I've seen guys like, I've seen kids like piss their pants in the middle of it.
What?
No, I've never seen that.
Yeah, so we used to do it where you kind of do exactly what you're doing. You're breathing heavy, and then you go up to the wall, and you put your arms like this, and they just push on it super hard. And then you just, boom. And I've seen kids like pee their pants.
Ooh.
I'm like, yeah, that homie lost like control of his body for a second.
I did it at the apartment right by the seminary building at Pineview when I lived there. I did it by myself, and I set my phone up, and I just walked into the grass, and I just did it, and went, and my knees buckled, and I didn't fall. I just fell like this, and like when I woke up, I looked like the Family Guy when he falls on the stairs. I just woke up like, oh no! Grabbed my phone, bro. I was humbled so bad. What a stupid thing.
You thought that video was hella tight.
And when I watched it too, it was crazy. Just you could see like the consciousness leave my face, and I just boom straight to the side.
That's the
My legs are
scary
still
part.
under me. It was bad.
That's the scary part. Is just seeing like your eyes rolled back, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And so when we're trying to wake you up, your eyelids was like half open, but your eyes was just like that. And I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah.
Gage, wake up.
Dang. Yeah, I don't like those games at all.
It's not a game; it's a challenge.
Things. Did you guys have You guys obviously had recess, right? You guys, what was your guys' favorite recess activity?
Dodgeball.
There was a couple.
Foursquare.
Foursquare was one of them.
Foursquare's elite.
Foursquare was crazy, and then kickball. We played a lot of kickball.
Kickball's fun.
Yeah.
Dodgeball was mine, and it was like this weird game because like you only have up to three players, and you have a bowling pin on each side.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you like, it's just regular dodgeball, but if you throw the ball at the pin, knock it over, your whole team's out. And so we would have teams of like, or we'd have like 6 different teams, just switching back and forth, and then whoever stayed on had like king of the court.
Dang.
That was
That's
my
fun.
favorite. Yeah.
We used to play like dodgeball, but on the wall. Did you guys ever do that? So everyone lines up on the wall, and you got 2 people who have the ball, and you're just chucking it hell hard. And if you're not like get caught slipping with your head loose, it'll just boom, bang off the wall.
Yeah.
We used to play that.
Jeez.
I'm trying to think of all the variations of dodgeball because there's so many. We used to play like a basketball one.
Yep.
Or so like
make
if
it
you
in
got
the hoop.
out, you'd go to the other side behind them. And if they could lob you a ball and you caught it, you're back in. Or if they shot a half court shot and
It
it went
made it.
in, then everyone's back in.
It's like a jailbreak
Damn.
or something.
Jailbreak,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
That one's dope.
I'm over there just playing Foursquare. You guys are playing all these cool games.
I didn't play those at recess. We usually played those for like PE.
PE, yeah. Because I didn't think I played dodgeball at all, really, for recess. I mean, that wall one, but that was it. We also used to have very short basketball rooms at our elementary. So then in 5th grade, you could dunk. And we would play dunk ball. And we'd kick all the like first graders and stuff off. So they couldn't play with us. Yeah.
Bully.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So we'd be like, okay, you want to play? And then we'd dunk on them. And then they'd be like, okay, I don't want to play. And so, yeah.
We had a teacher who was a punter in college, and it was when I lived in Tooele. But we had a teacher who was a punter in college, so we'd bring him a football, and he just let us go out to into the yard, and he'd punt it super high, and we'd all try to catch it. And we'd do that for like 25 minutes all recess. That was a fun game.
I know someone got domed straight to the face.
Oh, a lot. So many times. Or like when you're sitting there right under the ball and someone just goes, boom, smacks you so they can catch it. Dude, it was chaotic, but it was so fun.
Oh, you guys are playing like
Smear the Queer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Smear the Queer was a crazy game.
that was fun.
Let's see. Were you guys allowed to play tackle football at school?
No.
No.
We were a little bit, depending on who the teacher was. Like whichever teacher was watching us at recess, we could play tackle or not. But
What about like the Scholastic Books Fair? You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
guys
I would
ever-
get so sad because I
Bro.
just can't get shit.
They
Yeah,
were
yeah.
like they were shitting on people who couldn't bring money.
Yeah.
We would have like our time for each class to go, and they'd be like, "All right, let's go," and then we just go, and we, like me and all the brown kids are sitting on the wall, and all the white kids are over there buying everything, and then we all go to class, and they have like the pens that you can like punch if you click a button, the flying monkeys.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, this freaking sucks. Every year, dude, I would get so mad.
Yeah, same.
my daughter just barely had book fair. Like it was just last week. And yep, we bought her some stuff.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't make her feel the way that we felt growing up. That was awful. And I was always so excited. Like Scholastics is in a month, and like I would get something ever.
I'm the same way.
Walk around and see all the cool stuff. Wish I could get it, but
That looks fun.
yeah.
No, at my elementary school, our piano or like our musician teacher was a registered sex offender. And yeah, and he taught fourth grade, and I guess before like our class, like 10 years ago up north, he would have kids sit on his lap and like turn off the lights, have them watch a movie, and he would just like be holding a kid.
So he was registered while he was teaching you.
I think he got caught like 3 years ago, and
was
like
in
was
trial or
official.
something?
Yeah, but schools knew about him doing shit like that.
That's
They would have him like leave the back row lights on like at all times. Fucking like he couldn't be in a classroom alone with a kid. Schools would or like our elementary school did that to him. Like they knew he was doing shady shit with kids, and he was still teaching there. And it was like 3 years ago he got caught talking to a little kid.
Bro, there's a kid in California. His name's actually Viliami too, but he was 13 and got his teacher pregnant.
Whoa, damn.
Yeah. At 13
When?
years old. I think this was recently, like,
Oh.
because I think the baby's born, but either frick. My wife literally just told me the story last night, but either Villy or the girl died recently. So that's why it's kind of blown back up. It might have been a few years ago.
Because there's one that happened like before we might have been kids, and he was in like 8th grade or 9th grade or something. But I think his name was Viliami too.
Here in Pineview.
No, this one was not here in Utah, but he got his. It's like her last name was like Laterno or something, but it was with a poly kid, and he got her pregnant. She has the baby, goes to jail, gets back out, gets pregnant again, goes back to jail, has her second kid in jail.
Holy
What the-
shit.
Yeah, that one's like a huge thing. Like, if you look up, literally, probably it'll be one of the first searches.
God damn.
Yeah. Well, and then
the
Hosner and Shower tell me at Pineview there's another kid named Villy who his senior year had 2 kids, but I guess he was a baller. And so Shaw actually says the first time he met the kid, they were bailing him out of juvie or whatever. Like he got locked up for something, and it'd been like a multiple offense type deal. So they had to go pick him up and like take him home and got him on the football team. But yeah, he had 2 kids in high school.
God damn.
Yep.
A lot of Villies.
His name is Vili Fualatu, something like that, and Mary Kay Laterno. But yeah,
Dang.
that's insane.
That's crazy, yeah. To come out of jail and just be like, I'll do it again.
Right? That's nuts.
Son of a gun. It's with the same kid though, right? Like both of her
Yeah.
kids are from him.
Yeah. You gotta be feeling like the man, like can't stay away, baby. Not even prison can keep you from me. That's nuts.
That is crazy. Gosh, that's a cougar if I ever seen one though,
Oh,
dude. Holy
100%.
cow. You're talking like 15 years of
Jeez.
age difference probably.
They recently came out with like a documentary because the kids are a little older, and it's him and Mary Kay or whatever, and
Wait, they're married now?
they were together for a while after she got out of prison, and they did a documentary, and she was like, oh, and you could tell like Billy just knows that now at this point he was taken advantage of, and he's
Yes.
regretting like having kids at 13 or whatever. And she was like, remember your friends, you guys used to try to lift up my skirt, and he was like, no.
Damn.
Like,
Wow.
yeah, and she was like she was trying to play it like he was the one pressing for her.
That's
Holy
Wild.
shit.
'Cause what,
Manipulation.
he's probably older now though, right? Like
Oh, I
is he,
bet he's like
26?
30.
Oh, 30.
Yeah, I bet you something like that.
Jesus.
What a wild story, bro.
Dude, for reals. Do you know if he had any more kids?
I don't know.
Ooh.
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't.
Yeah.
Like has no more kids with her or
In general, just being a father so young, not having really that period of time to where you can just be you.
yeah. I mean, I guess his kids, I mean, if they move out at 18 and go to college, his kids are out of his house by less than 30. That's crazy. Like 20, what is that? 21. No. 31. Sorry. 31 years old. His kids are 18. Dang.
Holy shit.
Yes.
That would mean, gosh dang. Yeah. You would have like a 15-year-old or something right now. Could you imagine that?
No.
That is crazy.
Bro, I remember though, we had a teacher when I was in high school that got fired for like talking and stuff with girls, like doing all that thing. He got too many, what's it called, where sexual harassment. Like, but I don't think he did anything. I think he was just, like kind of flirting with the girls too much, and they were getting like restraining orders against him, and so he got canned halfway through the year.
Yeah, we had the same thing at a middle school, and he would like stare down girls' like shirts. The teacher, like whenever they would ask for help, he would just like be staring down their shirts and
That's crazy.
doing shitty things. And then they ended up canning him. They're like, "Oh yeah,
You have to. I remember, there was that. The sucky part about the teacher I'm talking about, it was one of my buddy's dad, and it was so awkward. Like, because everyone knew, but none of us wanted to talk to him about it because we didn't want to be like, hey, dude, I heard about your dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just so awkward, dude.
Yeesh.
Did you know at the high school now, they don't even really have a dress code anymore?
Yeah.
Like you
They
can
don't.
wear whatever, because what had happened was male teachers, if they saw a girl with like super short shorts or like a short skirt or low hanging shirt or whatever, and they said something, she would just be like, why are you looking? Like, you shouldn't be looking at me like that. And he's like, oh shit. So teachers started getting in trouble for upholding the dress code, so there's no more dress code.
huh."
Pretty crazy though.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
hated the dress code just because I couldn't wear a hat.
I know, that was my biggest thing.
Yeah, hats or matching colors. We can wear matching colors.
Yeah.
Like matching like red and red.
I went to go pick up Roxanne one time. This was like last year, a couple years ago, and the kids were walking. This is middle school. Kids were walking out with hats, and there's some guys, some girls wearing like tank tops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Back then, you couldn't even show your shoulders.
Like
Like it had to
barely.
be like a requirement
Yep.
just to cover up your shoulders.
When I remember too, we had like the arm test to where like
Oh,
you're
yeah.
standing up and you put your arms straight down, your fingers couldn't go past your shorts, so they were too short. So I don't know. It's pretty crazy though.
Damn.
These kids can just wear whatever they want. Which to some extent because I hated the hat rule, dude. And they always said it's like, well, cameras can't see your face. And I'm like, bro, you know who I am.
Right.
Especially because like I had long, like poofy
Nose.
hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can see it through the hat.
That was really good. Anyway, what do you want to talk about next?
Let's take a cup. Let's take a cup.
Actually, speaking of high school, though, driver's ed. Did you guys take driver's ed through the school?
Nah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did you guys take it then?
I got my driver's license when I was like 19.
19.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got mine when I was 18.
So I just went there, like took the test, and then it was the week after I took the driven test. I was like full on in the military when I was taking my driver's test.
Oh, for real? Mm-hmm. The only reason I ask is because I don't think I've said this on the podcast, but you guys know him, Tommy. He's we call him my 18-year-old son, but he's actually my wife's like cousin. But I be teaching that dude how to drive, dude. It is so stressful, bro.
The same goes with Raymond. Raymond is scary. Dude, he hit a garage door. Like he was parking and then the car started like backing up because he took his foot off the brakes. So he hit the accelerator and smashed into the garage door.
Holy shit.
The night that we hung your microwave, Raymond I was like, hey, Raymond, you trying to hang the microwave? And he's like, yeah, let's do it. He said, oh, I got to show you. Or maybe it wasn't that time, but he was like, I got to show you this garage door. So we went and he's like, I hit it. I was like, okay, well, if you're still working, it can't be too bad.
Yeah.
And he goes and shows me, and there's like corners of it that's bent out. And he's like, I had to push it in because he rammed into that thing.
Yeah.
Was it very hard for you to learn how to drive? Like, was it hard for you guys or no?
It was only hard just to read the signs. The signs were the only hard ones.
I was driving at like 11 or 12, like going to the grocery store, picking stuff up from the gas station. I drove our RV when I was like
by
14,
yourself?
13. Yeah.
Damn.
I used to run errands when I was younger. But that's just because my dad didn't want to do them. So he'd give me the keys. I'd be like, hey, I'm down.
No, that's how my mom was. But I was more like 14 and 15 is when I started like driving myself to football practice and picking up my siblings.
But we didn't live far from grocery stores. It was like off 2450, a little bit down the hill. But it was like you go up that street, make a right at the light, and it's just maybe 5-6 minutes away. So it was never too crazy.
I remember I got pulled over when I was 15 and nothing really happened. So I got pulled over when I was 15. I had my brother and his buddy in the back seat, and the cop lady just said, hey, you got your license? And I was like, no, I don't. He's like, on you or at all? I was like, I don't have it at all. And he's like, call your mom, tell her come pick you up. So my mom and dad just picked me up, and they drove the car home. That was it. But I also grew up in a small town.
Yeah.
So. Do you guys have any crazy car accident stories?
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Never been in a car accident.
Driving or riding? Neither, huh?
Driving or riding.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been through both. So I was riding in a box truck. We were working at Boulevard. And we were
Oh, yeah.
And I knocked out just because we were like still half an hour away from where we had to go.
Uh-huh.
And my driver, it was raining, so the roads were wet, and my driver was driving, and then I guess he knocked out. He fell asleep on the wheel, and we hydroplaned the whole thing. Box truck, hydroplaned the whole thing, and we freaking rolled. And we rode maybe like 4 or 5 times, and I just remember just like we landed on the wheels, and I just sat there. I was staring out the window. I looked around. My window was fine. It wasn't fine, but it was still like intact. I look on my left side. Mind you, I didn't have a seatbelt on. I look at my left, and my driver was like fucking on the ground. The top was caved in, and the windows was smashed in. And my side was perfectly fine.
Damn.
We both walked out with like just
That's crazy.
bumps, scratches, and bruises. That was it.
Rolling a box truck is crazy, dude. Were you guys moving pretty quick?
I was knocked out.
Holy shit.
But what's funny is that we were listening to that song, Don't Worry About a Thing.
Bob Marley?
Are you still worrying? though?
Bobby
Bobby McFerris?
Oh.
McFerrin?
What song?
Don't worry, be happy.
worry.
That's not Bob.
Oh, I thought
Marley?
I thought you said don't worry, be happy.
No, don't worry about everything.
That's
So
not
Bob-
Bob.
that's-
That's
that
not Bob
is
I
Marley.
was
Bob
thinking
Marley.
that. But yeah, it is Bob Marley. But
Oh.
we were listening to that, and ever since then, I haven't listened to that song.
Dang.
It's just PTSD.
So what about the when you were driving?
Me and Raymond were headed to work. And this girl just freaking ran a red light, and we were trying to get. We're on, was it Telegraph to get on the freeway, and as soon as we hit that light, we got that green light. We started driving. This girl just came in, and I T-boned her, and I just remember I just got out the car. Me and Raymond pushed our car over to the side, and I looked back, and it looked like she was just driving, like she was about to drive off. I don't know why the fuck I thought, but I sprinted towards the fucking, like I was gonna catch it or some shit. And I sat there, and she came out of the car, and I cussed her out. Like I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, shit like that. She goes, I just got off a 12-hour shift. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I was going in, and cops came, everything, and
You ended up calling me to pick you up.
yeah, well, because I called mom, and I was like, hey, mom, we just got into a car accident. Can you come pick us up for work? And she was just like, yeah, I'll be over there. Fucking 20 minutes go by. I'm like, dude, where's mom? We only live like 10 minutes away. Call mom again. I can hear the fries in the bag done, or the hash browns, or whatever the fuck it was. And I was like, Mom, are you coming to pick me up? She goes, yeah, I'm leaving right now. I was like, are you still at work? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, never mind, I'll call Ryan. And so I think I called you to come pick us up.
Yeah.
And took us straight to work.
I think the funniest thing was when I pulled up, on the windshield they had like crack marks right in front of where they were sitting because they weren't wearing seatbelts, so their foreheads all smelled. I pulled up, I was like, "Damn, put on your seatbelt."
No, the funniest thing was Raymond. He goes, like when everything calmed down, he like looked at me and he goes, "Damn, dude, that's fucked up." I was like, "What?" He goes, remember in Blindside how Michael Orr just like stuck his hand out? I was like, yeah. He goes, how come you didn't do that to me? I was like, nigga, I'd have to use both hands. But yeah, those are my two stories.
You ever been in a car accident?
I've been in one where I was a passenger, and we were at an intersection, the 4-way stop, and we stopped. The other guy stopped, and so we went forward, and the guy ran the stop sign. And I saw him, so I grabbed the wheel and I yanked it. You're not supposed to do that, but it was like super instincts. And I yanked it, and so we moved, and he just hit us in the back. That one wasn't too bad, yeah.
I feel like that's better than that you.
It is,
Yeah.
but you're not ever supposed
Yeah.
to do that. But I just reacted. It was bad. And then the other one is, it was prom night, and we ended up hitting somebody, rear-ending somebody on the boulevard.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we pulled off I was following too close, and like when I talk to people, my wife hates it. When I talk to people who are behind me, I turn all the way around, and I'm like,
Not
you guys,
good.
yeah. And I was like just talking to, it was me, my little sister, her boyfriend, and then my prom date, my ex-girlfriend, and we were all driving. And I was turning around, and I was talking to them, we were doing whatever, and I turned back around just in time to see me hit. So we pull off to the side, and this dude gets up all amped up, like walking around. And so it was Pi.
Yeah.
And Pioneer walks out the car, and he's like, hey, what's up? And he's like, you guys okay? And he's like, yeah, we're fine. Are you okay? Like he's trying to match his energy. But yeah, those are the only ones.
Dang.
Yeah, we're fine. Are you mad? Because I can't tell right now.
That's actually crazy because I backed into somebody in a parking lot on prom night as well.
Really?
Yeah, I backed in to this person, and I there was no one around, so like I just did. But there was nothing on their car. Like there was a couple black marks, so I kind of wiped them off. But then my mom's car got a little bit of a dent, so we just carried on with our date, whatever. Finished the night. Then we were going home, and me and my cousin, we stopped in a church parking lot, and we were underneath it with a bat trying to get this dent out because it really wasn't that big. All of a sudden, someone pulls in, and I'm like, oh, shit, it's probably a cop, like, wondering what we're doing or whatever. It was my parents. They just happened to be driving on that road, saw their car in the church, and they pulled in, and my dad's like, or my mom's like, what are you doing? I was like, I freaking, like, I told him the truth, backed into somebody, and I just saw my dad my dad would say, "Okay, see you at home." I'm like, "Son of a gun, dude!" Help me. I was like, "Cousin, you want to stay at my house, bro? Paul, you want to stay at my house?"
That reminds me, actually, I was in another one. It was really close to Christmas, and I worked the Boulevard. And so, going up from the DMV, there's that little incline
Yeah.
of. So it was close to Christmas, and they do shop with a cop. And so all the kids who are less fortunate will go with the cop, and the cops will buy them presents and give them like a decent Christmas. And there was like a car line of cops, 30 cars long. And I was behind the very last one, and I was sitting there, but they're only in one lane. And I was driving, and I was like, it was taking too long. I was pretty close to being late for work. So I get into the other lane, and I just start going. I wasn't speeding, but I was just going. And one of the cops that was up ahead saw that I did that and cut me off, and I ended up drilling him. But like I swerved and like tried to turn, and I hit him. And then we pulled off, and he told me, he's like, if there's a line of cars like this, like cop cars, you can't pass. And I was like, I didn't know that. Like, that's not on the test. So we look at the car, and we look at his car, and like when I turned, our tires hit instead of the. And so I didn't damage his car, didn't damage my car, and he ended up just letting me go. And I went to work, and I actually told the guys that I got in a car accident and I had to go home. But I went home, and then my mom made me go to the Walmart where they were doing the shop with the cop and find that cop. And just tell him, like, I'm sorry, thank you for letting me go and stuff. But it was crazy. I was going like 30. Yeah.
Dude, there was that one time I thought we were going to get in a car accident. You were driving, and like Preston was in the passenger. I was in the back seat. And this dude in front of us starts flipping us off. Or no, he points a fake gun. He goes like this, and it's like to us. Gage gets pissed. He goes like 130 on the freeway. Gage follows right behind him, and they're like weaving through tight traffic the whole time. It was scary. Yeah. Like the second we like hit 100, I was like, oh, put on my seatbelt. I was like, this dude is crazy.
Dude, you were mad, huh?
I was mad. I was super mad.
That shit was scary as fuck.
You don't like weaving like that?
Dude, we were like 16. We were like 16 or 17.
It was through
Fast and Furious never
little
came out.
car gaps and
Yeah.
stuff. When we pulled up because we were going to work. And so when we pulled up so I can go work at Sonic, dude, the tires were like smoking, and like the engine was overheating, and I fucking slammed the door because I was late.
You were still late after going 130?
I was late because they didn't come pick me up.
us. Yeah, we were supposed to go pick him up.
They
And
took
we
my
were
car and didn't come back until, I mean, I think you guys came to my house, and I lived in Hurricane.
Yeah.
And it was in town. And I think by the time you guys came, I was like 20 minutes late.
Yeah, and then so he was like
Yeah.
pissed off the whole time because he's late. And then the second he showed up, they're like, "You're not scheduled for today." So he hops in the car. We go back home. We smoke
You
some hookah.
guys are about to leave. And so I was like, come pick me back up. I'm not even on schedule today.
Yeah, he came out with the fattest smile. He's like, "I'm not even supposed to work." I was like, "Damn, this dude was just yelling at us for fun."
Yeah, you guys want to go hang out now? Yeah.
What about you? You got any crazy stories?
Let's see. Car accident. I think I've only been in one. Other than that prom one where I backed into somebody. But I got this brand new Jeep when I was 16. So I just got my license. My parents, they bought a Jeep from one of my uncles, and they kind of just refurbished it. It was an older one, like a 75 or something. Like maybe not that old, like 85. But super cool. So they redid it, painted it black and yellow because that was our school colors, all this stuff. And I started driving it literally like the third week I owned it. It was snowing. I remember I just got my basketball jerseys. Vihoy, my younger brother, was with me. So we're on our way home. And up there in Roosevelt, Utah, black ice is a real thing. So I don't know. Do you guys know what black ice is?
Yeah.
So we're driving. Roads look fine, but it's cold, and I know that there's a chance of black ice. But I'm 16. I don't really care. So I'm just flying. I'm probably going like 65 or something on this like really rural road, and the road's kind of slanted like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the entire time you're kind of leaning. And I'm going, and I hit black ice, and I've driven four-wheelers and stuff a lot my whole life, and so I knew how to like correct. So we fishtail, like correct. You know what I'm saying? Me and Vahoy finally get going straight, and I remember finally like relaxing, and it started sliding off the road sideways. And on the side of the road was a huge like 6 or 7 foot deep ditch all the way along the road. So we went into that, and it rolled. I don't know how many times it rolled, probably like 2 or 3 at least. But I got thrown out of it because it was a soft. Yeah, it was a soft top Jeep. But it was one of those things. As soon as we hit, I don't remember. We hit, started rolling. I got ejected, and I like come to when I'm laying in the riverbed. Water's running over me, and my brother Vajo is just like yelling my name, like Vil, where are you? Where are you? And I remember I stood up and I was like, frick, my dad is gonna beat my ass. That was like my first thought, you know?
Yeah.
Because nothing, I had no injuries. Then I just hear him yelling, and I'm like, Vahoy, shut up. I'm right here.
No, he has every right to be.
No, yeah,
that would be so scary. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you're rolling and then your brother's gone.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that's scary.
So scary. But I was just so mad that I crashed the car that I was like, I'm gonna take it out on him, dude. Shut up.
I would have been hella mad, dude. Like, I wish you died. Don't do
Oh,
that.
damn.
Shut up.
Fuck you.
Yeah, for real.
You throw something at them. But no, I mean, that was my only one. And what's actually crazy about it, so again, I had a soft top Jeep. It has a roll bar, but there's 2 rows in that Jeep. The back one's just not very protected by the roll bar. You know what I'm saying? My youngest brother, Loney, was supposed to ride with us home, but for some reason he wanted to ride home with mom, which he never did. Like, he always rode with the brothers, like us 3 would just roll. For some reason that time he hopped in with my mom, and if he was with us, he probably wouldn't be with us anymore.
Holy
That is
shit.
crazy.
That roll bar was all bent and hella crooked. It was crazy.
God damn.
Jeez.
Crazy.
Yeah. But that's my one. The funny part about that story, though, is so I'm in the ditch, crashed, whatever. My dad, so we were right by my house. So we just called our neighbor who's a cop, and he didn't report us or anything. We just pulled the Jeep out. But he's pulling up, my dad is, and he's yelling at me. He's like, what the frick is your problem, all this stuff? And he tries to stop, and he can't stop. He slides on the black guys. So he's yelling at me, and I see him keep sliding, and I'm just shaking my head.
It's the disc starts rolling.
You wait till I stop this car. That wraps up another episode of Muddy Roots Podcast. Be sure to check out our social medias and hit that subscribe button. See you guys next week.
Yes, sir.
All right.